9 to 11 wins, meaning you have a chance to make the playoffs. You're just in a borderline of elimination. You may get the 6-7 seed. 6 to 8 wins is like you'll have a decent year. You're not going to have the best season, but you're definitely going to have a better year or maybe a worse year. And then we got the 4 to 5 win teams, meaning it's just going to be a rebuilding year. It's just going to be a terrible year for you guys, and it's just not going to be good. And then we got the final team might go 0-17 or close to 0 to 3 wins, meaning number 1 overall pick. Just going to suck. So with the first team, we got the Seahawks. I would say 9 wins. And it's a genuine answer because if you take a look at the Seahawks record last year, they shouldn't have made the playoffs last season. Like, they genuinely shouldn't have. Geno Smith, he was good. He was better than I thought. That's probably why he won comeback of the year. Their defense was a lot better. Their offense was so much better than I thought it was going to be. I thought that the Seahawks were going to be second worst team in the league, maybe third. Because I also had Atlanta being the worst. But Seattle, I think this is a decent spot for you guys. That's Seattle, right? Yeah. Seattle, and I think 9 wins is perfect for y'all guys. Actually, 10 wins. Next up, we got the Colts, 0 to 3 wins. Literally no way. Anthony Richardson, we don't know if he's going to start over Sam Ehlinger. Jonathan Taylor didn't have a good year last season. No receivers, no defense. No, their defense was mid. They had Gilmore, but he's gone. They had no reason to play. Ever since they got Jeff Saturday, they've been absolutely terrible. They only won 1 game ever since he started. They should have just kept Frank Reich. Y'all probably would have won 8-9 games, but no, only 4. You guys severely underperformed, and I don't understand why, but you guys severely underperformed. I think 3 wins, maybe 3-14. It's just not yet. Yeah, it's not yet. Maybe this is a rebuilding year. Up next, we got the Steelers. And the Steelers, I'm also going to say 9 wins. Steelers should have had a losing record last season, but they had a good stretch to the rest of the season. They finished strong, and they almost made the playoffs because Miami beat the Jets. And Mike Tomlin never had a losing record in his career, and I honestly think Kenny Pickett's going to get better, George Pickens is going to break out, the defense is going to be better, Najee Harris is going to break out. I think that this is a good year for Pittsburgh. Are they going to win the North? Absolutely not, because they still got Cincinnati and Baltimore. They might compete with Baltimore, but they're not competing with Cincinnati unless Cincinnati has a terrible season. So I'm going to say 9 wins. They're like on a borderline of playoffs. So we got San Francisco. If their quarterbacks know how to stay healthy, I will give them 13 wins. But right now, Right now, I'm going to give them 11 wins. If they're in the front like that, then they'll be the better ones. I think 11 wins because their quarterback, who's going to be their starter? Trey Lance, Brock Purdy, that one dude that played in the championship games. Y'all could be competing with Seattle for the division because Los Angeles and Arizona are going to be terrible. Rams might be better. Cardinals, I don't know. But San Francisco, I think 11 wins. Next up, we got the Jets. This is going to sound so delusional, but with Aaron Rodgers changing that team, I'm going to give them 10 wins. 10-7, because if you think about it, last season, they won 7 games. They should have won more, but Zach Wilson sucks. Breece Hall was injured, and Zach Wilson was the reason why they were falling apart. They should have just kept Mike White there, or kept that Streveler dude. Joe Flacco needs to retire. Zach Wilson needs to be benched. He was probably the worst quarterback in that draft class. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, better than him. Davis Mills, he's not as good as them. He's really not that good. So, now having a Hall of Fame quarterback like Aaron Rodgers leading that team, that gives the NFC North wide open. And the AFC East is going to be so much competitive because the AFC East was competitive last season. I think it's going to be even better knowing that Rodgers is going to be there. It's going to be Josh Allen versus Rodgers twice. Rodgers versus Jones. Rodgers versus Tua twice. And he played against these teams last season. So it's just him playing them twice. So Jets, I'm gonna give them 10 wins because they have a good defense too. Bills 12-5. So we got Arizona, absolutely gonna be the worst team in the league. I think they're gonna be the worst team in the league. D-Hop is gonna get traded. AJ Green and JJ Watt retired. Zach Ertz, not good no more. James Conner, mid, and he's still not that good. Your defense, Budda Baker and Byron Murphy wants to leave. New head coach, no Kyler for half the season. Y'all are screwed and there's nothing y'all can do about it. If y'all turn out to be Seattle of last season, I will literally... I don't know what to do. But as of right now, y'all gonna be the worst team in the league. There's just nothing to do for y'all. Y'all so screwed. Y'all were screwed than the Bears last season. But the Bears are planning on this. Y'all wasn't planning to be this bad. I didn't think I was gonna be that bad last season, but y'all were. Y'all just need to get things together, for real. Next up, we got the Philadelphia Eagles. They're gonna win 14 games. I haven't seen their schedule, but knowing them, they're probably gonna make the Super Bowl again, or maybe the championship, depending on who they play. Jalen Hurts got the extension. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, a great wide receiver duo. The defense is deadly. Now that they got Jalen Carter, I'm still mad that the Bears passed on him. It's like, what do you expect at this team? How do you see them being bad? Literally in 2020, they won 4 games, and 2 years later, they make it to the Super Bowl. Like, how do you... No, there's nothing to say. You just gotta agree with me. Next up, we got the Saints. 6-8. 6-8. For now. Just for now. They're like on a borderline of 8-9. But right now, I'm going to just keep it safe. Give them 8-9. Last year, they played better than I thought. Because they had Andy Dalton as their starter. They don't have... Michael Thomas was always injured. Lattimore was gone. They got Tyrann Mathieu, but I don't know. The Saints are just a team that's are you good? Are you bad? They're just that mid. Not as a bad thing. They're just average. Ever since Drew Brees retired, the Saints have just been mid, and I think they're still going to be mid this season. I think 8-9 is a good record. It's still borderline of 8-9 or 9-8. Next up, we got the Patriots, also 8-9 wins. They're not making the playoffs this season. Last year, they severely underperformed. Mac Jones absolutely sucked. Bailey Zappi sucked too. He played good for 2 games, and they sucked against Chicago. I was glad. Y'all just got a lot to fix. Your defense is good. It's just your offense is mid. It's just your offense got a lot. You got rid of Jacoby Myers for no reason. You guys got... Who's your number 1 receiver? Parker now? No, they got Juju Smith-Schuster. I don't think that was a good move. But I mean, the Chiefs don't need him because if you're going to be on the Chiefs, then you're just going to be good. I know. I don't care. Next up, we got the Los Angeles Chargers. 9-11, I will give y'all 10-7 as long as you don't choke. Because you saw my voice, they choking. How do you go up 27-0 at halftime and you lose to the Jaguars, letting them come back and beat you? These last few seasons has been ending in the worst way. 2021, they missed the playoffs off a dumb timeout call. And this past season, you choke a 20-point lead at halftime. How? And the playoffs was just the second, third largest in NFL history? You gotta be joking. If Brandon Staley chokes again or does a stupid boneheaded play, y'all going to fire him now. Next up, Cincinnati. Look at the 2 teams I love the most. Obviously, Chicago on top. Bengals are getting 13-4. They won 12 games last year. I think they'll win 13 games this season. I haven't seen their schedule. I haven't seen anybody's schedule but ours. But depending on the teams we're going to be playing, and the teams that the Bengals are going to be playing, they're going to do good. All I know is that the Bengals are going to be playing the Bills and the Chiefs. So it'll be a rematch of the Bills and Bengals. The Bills will hopefully get their get back after the divisional round when DeMar Hamlin saw them get killed. And then the Chiefs, it will be a get back for the Bengals after they got killed in the championship. So Cincinnati, I just expect the same. Next up, we got my team. We got the greatest team in NFL history. The 85, the 2020 to 2018, all the good years of Chicago Bears. Our Chicago Bears, now y'all saw my video, 10 wins. Now, shut up. Just shut up. Well, here's why. Justin Fields is our franchise quarterback. We got a number 1 receiver in DJ Moore. And we got a great number 2 in Mooney. Our running backs, Deontay Foreman, Herbert, really underrated. They're going to be good. Our defense, Sanborn, Brisker, Edmonds, Edwards, Jackson, Gordon, Johnson, Gibson. 8 guys on that defense. That is literally Pro Bowl level. Kyler Gordon is a great player. He had a great rookie year, so is Brisker. Oh yeah, Kendall Vildor, you got to go. He gets burned every play, so I don't expect him to stay on this team any longer. The Bears, you already seen the video. Next up, we got the Dolphins. I'm going to give them 11 wins. They got Jalen Ramsey. They got that defense. Their offense exploded in amazingness. They had the best, I think they had the best one of the best offenses in the league. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. Like, how do you look at that and be like, we could handle them? Tyreek is gonna, he is dangerous. He is so fast, like you can't see him. And Jalen Waddle is just, he's gonna ground it and through your throat and just run past you. Like, it's hard to tackle these guys. Like, Jalen Waddle is very shifty. Like, he will make you get him, he will embarrass you with this ankle breaking. I think 11-6 is good. They're not winning the division though, unless they get lucky. Next up, we got the Rams. First team that's going in the 4 to 5 win category. They sucked last season. They clowned me. Literally clowned me. I thought the Rams were going to be division round the championship after they won the Super Bowl last season, two seasons ago. They won 5 games. Their record flipped. The record literally flipped. How do you lose that many games coming off a Super Bowl win that y'all didn't even deserve? Because Cincinnati deserved it, not you. But whatever. Aaron Donald could have retired if they lost. Sean McVay, he's still a good coach, but just better get it together. 5-12, by the way, for the Rams. Las Vegas Raiders, 6 to 8 wins. I think 6-11. They're just gonna get 6-11 again. I mean, Adams was really good. That was literally the only thing about the Raiders that was good last year, besides Josh Jacobs. If Josh Jacobs is really good next season, or this coming season, and since y'all declined the 5th-year option, y'all screwed because he's gonna be gone. Adams is good. Like, he's really good. And he played on a terrible team with terrible quarterbacks. So y'all lucky enough that y'all got him. Their defense was literally terrible. Their defense was actually so bad last year. I don't know what happened. 6-11. Y'all gonna repeat last season. Next up, we got the Cleveland Browns. 6-11. They won 8 games last season. Oh, they won 7. They won 7 games last season. And 8 2021. They're going to be worse. If Deshaun played like how he did last year, they're not being good. If Chubb plays like he did last year, they're still not going to be good because Chubb is literally the only reason why that the Cleveland Browns are good. And Denzel Ward and Myles Garrett. Other than that, y'all seriously suck. Next up, we got New York Giants. They're not getting that lucky again. 8 wins. 8-9. They're going to be on the borderline of the playoffs, but I just don't see it happening. They were like the Vikings all over again, but they won some of their games comfortably. They were in a lot of close games, but they were, oh my god, how do you did it? Most of their losses were blowouts too. I don't even know how y'all gonna be. I mean, y'all extended Daniel Jones. but you get franchise tag Barkley. I think Barkley is a better player. Well, he does more on the team than Jones, but I don't know. Y'all defense is gonna take a little decline. A little bit. Just a little bit. Next up, we got Denver Broncos, and oh my god. Alright. If I say this, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. Maybe not. But they're not gonna do as good as. They're just gonna get 6 wins. 6 wins. Hear me out. Who's your receivers? Oh, yeah, that's right. Jerry Jeudy is a good number 2. Cortland Sutton is a good number 2. Maybe number 3. You got no true number 1 receiver on that team. Your running backs know how to break tackles. What if they get hurt? Because your running back got hurt last season because of this. Oh yeah, your offensive line sucks. This is why Russ got sacked as many times as Justin Fields did last season. But the Bears' offensive line always sucked. Denver's hasn't really sucked like that. So Denver, get yourself together. I don't see y'all being worse than last year. I don't see y'all being last year because y'all won 5 games last year. I just see y'all getting 1 win. And it's because our division is literally impossible to beat. Chiefs and Chargers are literally Super Bowl contenders. And the Raiders are just And you got swept by them last year. How? So, 6-11. Next, we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're going to get 4-13. 2 teams that won the Super Bowl in the last 2 years. 3 years. And look at y'all now. Y'all had a hangover. Y'all hangover was so bad. Tampa Bay got lucky that their division suck. Tom Brady ain't there no more. Y'all got Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask. No. They're not doing it. Tampa Bay's not getting 4-13. And I honestly think Tampa Bay is going to be the worst team in that division. Atlanta, New Orleans got better. Carolina, somewhat better. They're going to be good. Next up, we got the team that I'm starting to hate now, but I still kind of like. Detroit, 10 wins. No, honestly, 9-8. 9-8. And that's a compliment for y'all Lions fans. Don't even think I'm saying that's too low. Give them 12 plus. They're not getting 12 plus wins. 10-7, 9-8 is a perfect record for the Lions. They gotten better throughout the stretch. Can they do that the entire season? Maybe. Because they won some games that they shouldn't have. They shouldn't have beat the Vikings. They shouldn't have beat the Packers. They shouldn't have beat the Bears the first time. But what do you even expect from this team? I mean, they're good. Are they Super Bowl contenders? Absolutely not. They're playoff contenders? It's a maybe. That's just a maybe. Because this division is Bears and Lions, as I said in my previous video. It's only Bears and Lions. That's it. I just don't see it happening. The Lions might be, if they get to the playoffs, maybe 6-5 seed. Next up we got Jacksonville. They shocked the living world out of me. 11-6, and that wins them the division. Colts, Texans, Titans all suck so bad. Texans, I don't know. C.J. Stroud is gonna have a tough year. And all the teams in this division got young quarterbacks. Rookies, besides Trevor Lawrence. Trevor's going to his 3rd year. Levis, Richardson, and Stroud is going to their 1st year. And with that, those offensive linemen, So, for Jacksonville, I see them at 12-5. Next, we got Washington. Now, Washington, y'all are weird. These guys are a weird team. I see them at 7-10. Y'all are weird. Because Commanders, the first y'all, your name is the stupidest thing. Commanders. Commanders. But not even just that. Y'all owner is the worst in the league. Your colors combination is probably one of the worst. Your, what else? Your stadium is literally the worst. Oil leaks. Bugs and rodents in your stadium. Oil spills. Like broken toilet stuff. Like, what in the world why is... But that's just the bad thing. The good thing, y'all got Scary Terry and that defensive line. Y'all gonna be last. Minnesota Vikings. Now this is actually where I'm gonna get hate. 5 wins. Hear me out. Hear me out. Y'all got too lucky last season. To y'all Viking fans. Y'all got too lucky. How do y'all win 11 close games when y'all won 13? Your only good wins were week 18 and week 1. Week 1, Green Bay had terrible team. Green Bay didn't have Adams. And week 18 against Chicago, the Bears didn't care because they were trying to get that 1 pick to be good. All y'all games were close. Y'all got the Bills, Dolphins, Giants. Who else? The Colts. Who else? They had a lot more wins, but they just not in my head right now. Patriots. The Jets. No, Cowboys killed y'all. Commanders, like that's 7 right now. I got 4 more, but I don't know who else they played. Oh, the Lions. I'm wasting time. Y'all just not gonna be good that game. You're not gonna be good. We got another team that I hate so bad, so much. Kansas City. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. Since they're the Chiefs and they got Pat Mahomes of the future, they're going to win 13 games. 13. The 2 seed. Because I think Cincinnati's going to be the 1 seed in that conference. Why? It's just, y'all always make it to the championship round. What is you expect by the Chiefs? There's nothing different about the Chiefs. If you get drafted to the Chiefs, you're guaranteed Super Bowl champion. That's how lucky you're going to get. So if you get drafted to the Chiefs and you're like a Packers or Rams fan, you be like, I don't care. As long as I win a Super Bowl. I'll have a good career as long as I win a Super Bowl. So there's nothing to say. Next we got Baltimore. Y'all getting 10-7. And that's a compliment for y'all. 10-7. Lamar, if Lamar Jackson does not get injured and he's out for like 4 weeks. If Lamar stays healthy for the season, the entire season, y'all good. Y'all got a good defense. Your offense is good. Without Lamar, you guys are just With Lamar, you guys are like a fun team to watch. And that goes for Chicago too. Without Justin Fields, we're actually the most boring team, literally. Besides the Chiefs and the Raiders. No, Raiders are actually kind of fun. I don't know what I'm saying. But Baltimore, y'all have a decent year. Next up, we got the Carolina Panthers. 5 wins. Because. It's just because. Wait, I did not mean to put the Giants there. Hold on. Alright. 5 wins because it's just not yet. It's a rookie quarterback. And I know Mac Jones got lucky in his rookie year, leading the Patriots to the playoffs. But that's because he had a legit good coach. Frank Reich is a good coach on Indianapolis, but Indianapolis is better than Carolina, in my opinion. Y'all lost our number 1 receiver, DJ Moore. Thank you very much. And it's just like, y'all defense was not good last season at all. And your offense, without DJ Moore, y'all were so bad. So I don't see, no. I mean, y'all got Adam Thielen. He's pretty old. DJ Chark, he's just in and out. So 5 wins is perfect. Tennessee Titans. 3-14. Because Henry is the only good player on your team. Literally the only good player on that team. Maybe Kevin Byard. That's it. Kevin Byard is getting older. Henry's getting older. Both of those guys are going to leave. Ryan Tannehill is going to leave because he's getting older. You got Will Levis. Despite that team, who is our receiver? Treylon Burks. Treylon Burks. Who's going to be our running back? I don't know y'all running back. Who's going to be your next safety? I don't know. Titans got nobody's on their team. They're going to suck. Especially how y'all went 7-3 last season and y'all lost 6 in a row. And y'all had the division in lockdown. After winning 7-3. Y'all were 7-3. Y'all had the division in lockdown and y'all started to suck. Oh my God. Y'all are so in trouble. Next up, we got Houston Texans, 5 wins. It's better than last season. It's better than last season. But, like, it's just a rookie quarterback. It's just a rookie quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Rookie quarterbacks, they're going to start off pretty slow because it's their rookie year. Still developing the team. They're still getting used to know the playbook. But eventually, they're going to get to know it, and then they'll be good. Just not on Houston. Larry Tunsil stayed on the Texans. Y'all had a good defense, was decent. Y'all had Derek Stingley and Jalen Petrie. And now y'all got Will Anderson on that D-line. Is he going to be a J.J. Watt 2.0? Maybe, maybe not. But, like, what else is there to be said about this team? This team is also nap time. Like, the Texans are the most boring team in the league. Look, the teams that are 0-3 wins are boring, too. The Texans are boring. The Browns are boring. No, they're not that boring. Who else? The Broncos are boring. Chiefs are boring because they just do the same thing over and over. So, 5 wins for the Texans. And we're going to end the list off with the worst team in the division. Green Bay. And I didn't make this list. I didn't put the list with the Packers being last. This was just how it was made. Green Bay, y'all winning 5 games. Jordan Love, no. Yeah, 5 wins. Y'all almost made the playoffs, even with terrible receivers, terrible defense, and Aaron Rodgers having the worst year of his entire career. And y'all won 8 games. I give y'all props for that. But I don't give y'all props for not playing Jordan Love enough. If y'all realize Aaron Rodgers was literally giving himself up, and he realized that he doesn't want to play for this team, y'all shouldn't have let him say. Y'all should have been, alright, take yourself out of Green Bay, and we'll start Jordan Love. Because the question is he going to be good, or is he going to be bad? My prediction is he's going to be decent. He's going to be below average. That's at best. The worst case scenario is he's going to be the worst QB in the league. And you guys are probably going to be worse than the Cardinals, Texans, and the Titans. And the Colts. But this is what I see. So as the worst teams in the league. Worst to top. We got the Colts, Cardinals, and Titans. And then we got the 4-5 win teams. We got the Rams, Bucks, Vikings, Panthers, Texans, and Packers. We got 6 and 8 win teams. We got the Falcons, Saints, Patriots, Browns, Broncos, Commanders, and the Giants. We got the 9-11 wins. We got the Niners, the Seahawks, Jets, Steelers, Chargers, Bears, Raiders, Cowboys, Lions, Jaguars, and Ravens. And then we got the 12 plus wins. We got the Niners. Oh my God. We got the Bills, the Eagles, the Bengals, and the Chiefs. Let me know what you think in the comments down below if they let us. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.